up, Daddy Gang? It is your founding father, Alex Cooper, with Call Her Daddy.
Rob, welcome to Call Her Daddy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Rob. Rob. I feel like so many women around the world right now have so many feelings and emotions towards you. So today we're going to really peel back the onion and we're going to get into it.
That's good.
That's good.
Good luck.
Okay.
Call Her Daddy is brought to you by eBay. This is what you do when you have high standards and fancy all the fancy things, like a Dior saddlebag or that diamond tennis bracelet. You go to eBay. There you'll find new loves that will never disappoint, expertly authenticated, whether it's that vintage pearl necklace or brand new ruby earrings, a Prada crossbody bag, or classic watches like that Rolex Oyster or that Cartier tank. On eBay, there are no limits to your high standards. Yeah, eBay, the place for new, pre-loved, vintage, and rare fashion. eBay, things people love.
So you just got off the plane from Fiji. You came directly here after getting eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
How has it been like acclimating to the real world?
It's really, really strange. One of the big things is like neon isn't on everything. Like neon signs, like the lights there. I got really used to just seeing that every day. I got to my hotel room and I was like, it's so dark in here.
I had to like pause. I didn't know what you were fucking saying. You're saying like the way the villa looks is so bright.
You get used to it. You get used to like just being around like literally there's a neon sign on every surface. Like it's like lights up.
Right.
And I got out and I was like, it's so dark out here.
Okay, that's not kind of what I was asking though.
What do you want to know?
I don't know. When you got your phone back,
Oh, right.
how did you like handle all of it? Like what did you first do when you got your phone?
I called my family.
You called your family?
I called my family. They gave me my phone on the way to the airport. And I knew I was going to have service, so I called my family in like a group chat FaceTime, you know?
Yeah.
Immediately. I saw all their faces, and I was really nervous because I was like, I was either worried that they were going to be like, hey, Robert, how are you? But they were all like, hey, like they were so happy to see me, and they seemed like, they're like, we're so proud of you. Like, you did so good. You were yourself the whole time. And I was like, oh, what a relief. Okay,
what, because you thought there was a chance they were going to be like, you ruined our family's reputation?
Yeah.
You dragged our name through the rug.
Well, like, I just didn't know. Like, I didn't know. Because, like, it's a TV show, right?
Yeah.
I know what happened. I was there.
Yeah.
I knew that I was authentic the whole time, right? But it can get clipped and it can get edited. And, like, yeah, you know.
Have you checked your DMs yet? What's going on in there, Rob?
It's honestly, like, at this point, like, too much to even... It's just a refresh and then it's, like, a new page.
Do you have any, like, celebs in there?
I had a really good conversation with Noah from Stranger Things.
Oh, what? That's so random.
You want to hear what I said to him?
Please.
I said the funniest thing back, and I think it went over his head, but it was so funny. And then we just talked about the show. Like, he was just a big fan, and I just talked to him about it. Oh, wait. Should I not say it? Well, he just said, it was fine. He said, I love you on Love Island. You stole my heart. And I said, thank you so much. I love Stranger Things. Thank you, Noah Schnapp. From the hit TV show Stranger Things. I just gave him back like a bot response. I thought it'd be really funny. And he just said, thanks, Rob. You and Leah should have won. And then we just talked about the show for a while.
Is that like so surreal that like you have someone like that in your DMs?
Yeah. It was also worse that like I just didn't even think about it. And I was talking to him. And then my sister was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm actually having just a casual conversation with the guy from Stranger Things right now. But it was funny.
Have any women slid in?
A few, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Any that you're like, oh.
Well, I think right now at this point in time, I'm pretty like emotionally drained. I don't know if I'm ready for anything.
You're not
like
ready.
That. Yeah.
But like good to know they're there.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. I saw that everyone was like up in arms on the internet about you got out of the villa and you followed Leah. And then eventually you followed all of the rest and Andrea and all of them.
Yeah.
But does it freak you out that like everyone is like seeing everything you're doing, or do you love the attention? Come on, Rob, look what you're wearing. You love the attention.
I had to wear them, okay? Don't come for the overalls. I had to wear them.
Okay.
I saw the memes and everything, and I was like, bro. I was like, you know, might as well.
Okay, first talk to me about the overalls for a second.
Okay.
So you did bring other clothes, obviously. But like, was this the first thing you packed?
No, I didn't even plan on wearing these. So I brought these. So Love Island, usually the intro is you're like doing your job and you get a text and you're like, oh, time to go to the villa. Yeah. So that's what these were for.
Oh, do you wear these when you wrangle the snakes?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh.
Often, sometimes, yeah. So I brought them for that. part.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh, fuck it. So I just threw them in the Villa bag that goes in. And then I wore them and I was like, dude, this is the move because Fiji's really hot, right? And I didn't have to wear a shirt, basically.
Yes.
It was like pants, a little bib, but it's very breathable. It was comfortable.
But were you feeling yourself in it too? Like, did you think the ladies were going to love the overalls? No.
Definitely not. They didn't like them there. Like, it wasn't no.
Are you currently doing D on D?
Currently, I'm not D on D.
And what is D on D to people that maybe didn't watch the season of Love Island?
D on D is dick on denim.
And can you talk about that? Because it feels a little bit masochistic. It feels a little bit like rug burn. Do you know what?
No. It's not like that. You should, well, you can't try it. But
I
would encourage anyone out there to try D on D.
Penis.
It's, you're penisless, so it's not going to work for you. But it's breathable and, like, it's just nice.
Why did you choose to wear underwear today?
Well, I'm wearing my lucky underwear.
Oh.
Thought I might need it.
What is your lucky underwear? You don't need to show me. You don't need to show me. Okay, so that kind of sounds like a little bit of a kink. Like you like your dick on denim. What is some like weird shit that you like in the bedroom that's maybe a little like unexpected?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Yeah, you have to.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what Call Her Daddy is. You have to tell me.
Oh,
What's
okay.
something like a little like off the beaten path that you like in the bedroom?
Off the beaten path? What? Come on,
Come
Alex.
on. This is what the ladies want.
I just met you. Like,
but everyone in America knows you. You just met me. I know you.
You don't. You think you know me?
I know you.
You know my story.
No.
You know my name and my story, but you don't know me.
No. I saw you in the heart rate challenge. I've seen you in your cowboy outfit. I know you're getting up to some kinky shit in there. I
mean, you're not lying.
No.
But like, I don't really want to talk about it. Like,
okay, give me like a little hint.
I like to have sex.
Rob.
I like sex.
Okay. Didn't in the beginning of the villa, I think it was Andrea, you looked at her and you were like, I'm sorry, like I haven't ejaculated in a really long time. Like I'm having a hard time. Like
that, you don't understand. I saw a clip of that. And I think that really was a part of why I was so emotional. Going into Love Island is crazy. You don't understand. You're on no sleep.
Yeah.
You have no alone time, which is huge for me because that's how I process my emotions. I have to be alone.
Okay.
So I couldn't figure my shit out. And also I was horny as fuck.
Well, you eventually came. We'll talk about that. Okay, are you enjoying the attention or is it freaking you out?
It's freaking me out.
Okay. What is the biggest turnoff to you?
Bad breath?
Did someone have bad breath in the villa?
But I'm not telling you.
No. And did everyone know about it?
No.
Only you?
No, it wasn't in the villa. Fuck. I can't say it anymore.
Okay, moving on.
All right.
How do you think the women, obviously like everyone's having feelings about you as you've gotten your phone, how do you think the women are feeling about you in America?
Okay, basically I'm a toxic gaslighter, but I'm hot enough that it doesn't matter. That's like that's it. That's the consensus I've gotten. I've seen so many TikToks of like, this man is a red flag. He's terrible. I hate him. I can't stop looking at him. I love him so much. Like, it's like just weird.
How does that make you feel?
I feel like it's not true, but it's kind of true. I'm not, I don't feel like I gas. I don't feel like
I do, but maybe I do. I don't know.
That's exactly how I feel. I haven't processed it
Right.
yet. Like, did I do everything right? Absolutely not.
Right.
Did I make mistakes? 100%. Do I regret things I did? I think every decision I made, I would have eventually made. I think I was put in these like small time frames where my issue was my communication.
Okay.
And it partly was because I didn't know how I was feeling.
Okay, to your credit, I will say to you, I feel like you were upfront at all times with everyone, and maybe you weren't like the most articulate in like long form sentences about it, but you did tell people up front how you were feeling in moments.
Definitely.
Even if it upset people, which I feel like there were other people in the villa that like would skirt around the truth because they knew it was going to hurt someone. Really, it's like, just tell people the fucking truth so you don't look like a piece of shit, because all of this is on camera.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Okay. I agree with you on the conflicted thing. I think people are like, I'm in love with him, but I feel like he'd break my heart / maybe he's a little bit of a red flag. What is it like to date you, Rob? Take us through the journey. Like, what do you think it's like to date you?
I don't love people.
Okay.
I'm not a people person. But I love my friends. How do I get into this? Okay, let's say we're going to go on a date.
Okay.
Let's just say first date.
Okay.
I would prefer to do something where it's just the two of us and like quiet. We get to know each other. Like I'm not like a big concert guy. I don't like going to the club. I'll go to a bar, but even then I'm like, there's too many people here.
So what's your ideal first date?
I would say like a picnic.
A picnic.
I like a good picnic.
Okay.
Go to the creek, go to the river, go to the beach.
Okay.
Bodies of water are typically good for picnics.
Okay.
I find.
Okay. Okay. I guess if all of your exes were in this room right now, what would they say about you?
I think my last girlfriend would have a lot of good things to say and a lot of bad things to say. The one before that, same. I think same. I think with my last relationship, I mean, I don't want to talk too much because like that's her business too. But like I think the wheels kind of fell off at the end, and it went longer than it should have. And I think that was like really, it came down to like communication, and I think it was hugely on me. And it's like one of my biggest regrets is like putting her through the months of like the end of our relationship. Like, yeah, because I did love her, and like I fully believe she loved me too. And it was like just knowing you did that to someone that you care about.
What, you just like weren't communicating with her how you were feeling?
I just was like depressed.
Okay.
And that's not an excuse.
Yeah.
When you care about somebody, you still have to like figure that out. But like I didn't know how I felt about myself, and I just couldn't give her what she needed. And I just should have walked away way sooner.
How long was that relationship?
It was about 2 years.
Okay. Is that your
like
longest?
on and off. Like we broke up, we got back together.
Oh, it was one of those.
It wasn't a lot. I
Okay.
think we broke up twice.
Okay.
But like, yeah, it wasn't like back and forth, back and forth.
How long has been your longest relationship? That?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it was communication.
Largely.
Okay, we'll get back to that. This was not your first time on Love Island. You were in Casa Amor last season, but you didn't make it out of the villa. Why did you want to go back to the show?
They called me. They said, "What are you doing?" And I was literally saving a turtle crossing the road. I was in a great mood. I was on my way to Arkansas to go catch a bunch of snakes. I was wearing these overalls. Like, true story, I was wearing these overalls. I had just caught a copperhead. I was on cloud nine. I was having a great day. And someone called me. They're like, "Hey, Rob, what are you doing? You single?" I said, "Why, you interested?" and they're like, "No, you want to come back to Love Island?" I was like, I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Like, my plan for the summer was just to catch snakes all summer and just like make videos and stuff. And I was just like, fuck it. Like, I'm not really doing anything. Might as well. I'd love to find a girlfriend. Didn't work out.
So you were looking for a girlfriend. Were you looking for a wife, or do you not think you're there yet?
I'm looking for a girlfriend that I would marry.
Okay.
Like I do. I'm like dating to marry at this point.
Okay.
And that's why I'm not wasting anyone's time. Like, I'm not going to get into something that if at any point I don't see that future progressing to that, like, I'm going to get out.
How many times have you been in love?
I think once.
Okay.
I told two of my girlfriends that I loved them, and I think I meant it with the girl.
Yeah.
But then I realized I really meant it with the last. Yeah.
Do you think that your ex-girlfriend watched this season of Love Island?
No, definitely not. But she definitely saw stuff.
Okay, it's time to relive it. Let's go through it. Let's go through Love Island. Don't look so sad.
Can I light this candle?
If for sure, do we have a lighter?
You don't need one. There's matches.
Oh, I don't know if you can do how. I don't think it will work.
They're not striking anywhere.
I don't think so. Oh, okay. You're trying to set the vibe so you can like be calm.
Yeah, I'm just calming
Are
down
you
a little
anxious right now?
bit. I'm just uncomfortable.
Why?
I don't know. I like you though.
Okay, I like you too. Do you want to like
No, I'm fine.
take your shoes off?
No.
Or do you want like a blanket? Do you want anything to make you cozier? Don't be anxious. I promise you, you're doing great.
Oh, thanks.
You're doing really good. We've got a blankie.
No, it's okay. I don't need
No.
it. I don't need a blanket. No.
Why are you uncomfortable?
I just I'm not uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I lied.
Okay.
I'm fine.
So you are a liar. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, but you're just uncomfortable because this is a lot for you. It's like new.
It's very fresh. And like I said, like, it takes me a while to process my emotions and how I feel about everything. And right now, I think some of the things I haven't processed it. So like I just got back from Fiji. I just left.
Yeah.
And so like right now it makes me nervous to talk about these things because like emotions are kind of high and like I just don't want to like.
Okay, well, I think it's, I think it's fair that we can say for everyone watching, like, to clarify again, like, you literally got on a plane, you got your phone on your way to the airport, you got on the plane, you landed here, and we're doing this. Like, this is not like a month later or even like a week later. Like you have barely had time to like even see all the fan edits on TikTok. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is fresh. So I think
Really
that's
fresh.
good to clarify. And like when we're talking about this, it's almost like you're still on the island. And I'm sure if I interviewed you a month from now, you're going to have a complete different perspective.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
For
And
sure.
So like that makes me nervous.
We'll do a
like,
follow-up.
Okay.
So we'll compare notes from
Right.
now to a month from now or a year from now. Where will Rob be in a year from now? We'll talk about it. Okay. You get into the villa. You're an original cast member. And the first person that you are coupled up with on day one is Leah. What was your first impression of her?
I really liked her a lot. I felt like, I think it's pretty obvious that I'm a bit odd and I can be hard to read. And I think it's hard for people to understand me, especially my humor. She got it right away. And I loved that. And I also thought she was really funny. And obviously she's gorgeous. But seriously, from the first night when I walked in there, we just kept like locking eyes.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I really hope that we get coupled up tonight. And then we did.
And how long were you guys in the villa alone together before Andrea came in? 2 days?
Well, like, yeah, technically, like it felt like a week, but it wasn't because Liv came in and stole me first.
Right.
But that was like, I mean, like I was with, like, there was never a moment where I thought I was going to go with Liv instead of Leah. Like it kind of got clipped that way, but like I was telling Leah the whole time, I was like, you have nothing to worry about. Because I was shocked when Liv picked me. Like we all were. We all were so sure she was going to pick Kendall.
Yes, I agree. I was pretty shocked too.
Yeah.
And then you were like, you and Leah were pretty upset. Like you wanted to make your way back to each other kind of. And like we could feel that in the beginning. I think we could all feel like you guys really liked each other.
Yeah.
And you guys shared a brain cell. Can you fucking explain what that means?
I don't remember how that went down. I just know that it was a thing and that we would give it to each other when we were talking because we were like, it was a lot. I mean, like we didn't sleep the first night. Like we were like, it's insane. I'm telling you, it's an insane experience that's like built to get your emotions up.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's good. That's how it works. It's like putting a relationship in a microwave. Like you know someone for a week, you feel like you know them for a month. Like it's crazy.
Well, then Andrea comes in and I remember you're sitting at the fire pit and you're like, oh my God, that is the most gorgeous woman I've ever seen in my life.
Did I say that actually?
Yeah, you said that. You were at the fire pit and you turned to the guys and you're like, that's the most gorgeous woman I've ever seen in my life. You also told...
Did they put in the whole clip because it was that? I said, I hope she has a terrible personality.
You did say, you did that. Yes. And then, but you also told Leah that you weren't attracted to blondes.
I don't like blondes.
So then what was different
She's not a blonde. She's brunette.
Oh.
She has blonde hair, but she's not a blonde.
Okay.
Yeah. She's got brown eyes, dark features. She's not a blonde.
But she's currently a blonde.
Yeah, but it doesn't... come on, it's not the hair.
No, I was
That's
just...
not what makes you blonde or brunette.
No.
To me.
Okay. I was just curious because obviously Leah was like, what the fuck? He said he wasn't into blondes. And then we have Liv and then we have Andrea.
Yeah. Well, also, like, I don't follow, like, a rubric of, like, she has blonde hair. Done. Like, that's not... I don't really... When people ask me, I say I don't have a type.
Okay.
But I do typically like brunettes more.
Okay.
Like, my track record, definitely
Is
more
brunettes.
into breasts, yeah.
So when Andrea comes in, what was your first impression like during your first conversations with her?
First conversation, it was nice, but it wasn't, like, romantic. Like, I enjoyed talking to her.
Okay.
Like, we apparently talked for, like, a really long time.
Yes.
And I didn't realize that we were talking that long. So, like, it went really well. But it wasn't, like, it wasn't, like, I was still, like, pretty all in on Leah at that point.
Okay. You can imagine how that's confusing, though, because you were spending a lot of time with her.
Well, we literally just had that one convo.
That was it?
Yeah, before the next day she took me on a date, but that night we just had one conversation. Yeah.
And so you decided to be upfront with Leah that you were kind of feeling Andrea in that moment, which I do think everyone like appreciated that you were upfront about it. You were like, I'm really still feeling you, Leah, but I do want to get to know her and I'd be lying if I didn't. Were you afraid to have that conversation with Leah?
Of course, because I didn't want to hurt her. I still really liked her. Like, I was like, that's something I think that people don't understand. Like, there was never a point where I stopped liking Leah. And I guess we'll get to that, but yeah.
Okay, but as you can imagine from Leah's perspective, like that sucks to be like, I'm 100%. Gonna get to know someone and it's like, oh fuck, I'm not good enough that like you want to go try something different, obviously. Were you worried that you would lose her?
Yeah, definitely. It was stressing me out. Like, it was stressing me out because I told myself that I was going to get to know every girl, and I was going to try to figure out who was going to be my best match, no matter how much I liked the girl I was with.
Okay.
Because that's what the love experience, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
And that, you know, that's what they tell you. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do that. And so I was like, I got to, and it was like a good enough conversation where I was like, I'm giving this a chance. Like, I'm just going to see where it goes.
The Love Island experience is odd. Like
Super odd.
It's not normal. Like in the real world, when you're single,
You would never do that.
but are you usually at least talking to like a couple people at once? Like, do you have like a little roster?
Not really. I'm not really like, I don't like talking to people that much. So like, it's usually,
Are you a bad texter?
yeah, I'm terrible on my phone. Yeah.
So how do you communicate with your girlfriends?
Calling, FaceTime is usually much better.
Are you a FaceTimer or a caller?
I'm a caller, but I will FaceTime
Okay.
because, yeah.
Okay, so in real life though, you don't usually have like a couple women. Are people going to come forward and be like, "What are you talking about?"
I mean, yeah, like it's definitely happened. Like I've definitely
Right.
been, but I mean, that's when you're single. Like, yeah, you're going to get to know multiple people at a time, but like, it's not like I've never like dated multiple women.
Would you consider yourself a romantic person?
Yeah, I'm a romantic at heart for sure.
What is the most romantic thing you've ever done for a girl?
Probably took her to catch turtles at 2 a.m.
Do you think that was your dream or her dream?
I don't know. It seemed pretty special to me.
You
The
went to
moon was out, and it was really nice. I enjoyed it a lot. It's quiet. It's kind of scary. So she's like, wants to be close, and it's like, I don't know. Turtles are cute. And
They
stuff.
are cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I don't know. Most romantic thing. I can't think of that off the top of my head. I like making things a lot.
Okay, like what?
I made a emerald necklace for my first girlfriend from an emerald that I mined in North Carolina, I think.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
romantic.
Yeah, I like making stuff. I'm crafty, like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Okay.
Back to Love Island.
Okay.
The love triangle was clearly short-lived. And can you walk me through the infamous conversation with Leah where she goes to basically confront you and is like, hey, what the fuck? Like, I feel like you're spending time with her, and then it blows up, and the whole thing it was basically like the last conversation that ended your guys' relationship romantically.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, the one where I jumped in the pool.
Yes.
Okay.
That was kind of like
Yeah, I know.
the breaking point. Okay. Take me to that conversation.
It wasn't for me at all. If it seemed that way, that's not how it was really. It was like,
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I don't
Okay.
know. But I've seen clips, obviously, like on
Yeah.
TikTok and stuff. I feel like it was condensed down to like, I don't know how long, but like it was a pretty long conversation that slowly got worse and worse and worse and worse. And it was kind of like Leah was coming at me, like saying what she was saying, which I thought was like perfectly valid. And I kept telling her that. I was like, I get where you're coming from. And like, I'm trying to see from your perspective, because I get that this is hurting you. It would hurt me too if I was in your shoes. And then every time I tried to talk, she kept like cutting me off and she wouldn't let me speak. And then I started getting emotional. And then I was like, I just need to step away. And then I started crying. And I was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? And I think just crying induced like a panic attack. Like I was fully freaking out. I was fully freaking out. And then I kind of got it together. I went back down, sat with her, and she just started talking again, like saying the same things. And just didn't like act like what set me off was she just didn't ask me like how I felt, which I think that triggered a lot of people. They were like, it matters more what she feels in that moment. And 100%, I was the one causing this situation.
Yeah.
And I was taking responsibility for that. I was trying to, but also like I just needed someone just to check on me in that moment. And for me, up until that moment, she was that person, and I kind of felt like just that she didn't care at all, which isn't true.
Yeah.
It was just she was really upset, and she rightfully so.
I feel like that was like a classic, like you both were so hurt, and when you were both speaking to each other, you both needed the other one to validate the other one, and you both were so hurt that like you couldn't do that because you needed the person to be like, no, you're right, and neither of you could give that because you were so upset.
Yeah.
But why do you think you had a panic attack? Like, what was it that was causing you so much angst?
It was everything. It was knowing that I was going to have to choose between these two girls, one that I just met, but I was really like want to give a chance and I liked, and then Leah that I've just been it's been great the whole time.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I had no idea what I was going to do.
Yeah.
I really and I didn't know it's very short windows of time where you have to make decisions and stuff. And like, I knew Leah wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I fucked up. I was just like, I think honestly, had that not happened, I probably would have stayed with Leah. I think, because that was after that happened. I was like, well, that was terrible. And then at that point, like my head was. I feel like after that, my gut was telling me like you should just go with Andrea, but my head was still like, you really get on with Leah.
Yeah.
Like it's really good. But I was hurt, and I wish I could have just, something I needed to hear in that moment that I wish someone would have come up into me and said was, advice that I gave everyone else later down the road was, you need to just take yourself out of Love Island for like 10 minutes and just realize you just met these girls. It's not that big of a deal. Why are you so emotional? Like really like pick it apart, because I didn't know. I was like, why am I crying so much? I thought that, but I didn't take myself out of it completely. And I think if I had done that, I think it would have been a lot different.
Okay, but to your guys' credit, like it's like you guys are in this like experiment box, and like you can't take yourself out of it. That's the beauty and the hard part of it. Like I get it. You're like, wait, if I had gotten to just like go home for 5 minutes and like talk to my family and hung out, I would have come back in and been like, listen, ladies, like let's all get to know each other. It's not that deep. Whoever picks who, like we're all still here. Let's just keep hanging. Like we've known each other for 24 hours. Like, but in the moment, it's so intense because it's also fucking with people's like time while you're there, and can someone almost get sent home? Like it's so many dynamics that like it is heightened. You made a pretty fucked comment in that conversation about how there was no sexual connection.
I did not say that.
Yeah.
I did not say there's no sexual connection.
You weren't feeling the sexual connection between you and Leah.
Did I say those words?
Yes.
Was exactly what I said?
You said, I mean, we can look it up. You said basically like you were not feeling the sexual relationship.
It was I felt like we weren't like, we didn't know what each other wanted. Like it was kind of like a weird thing. Because
you guys like, you had made out, right?
Yeah, we made out like a couple times, and it was good. It wasn't bad. I was just like, I don't know why that came up, but yeah, I was just letting her know. Like I'm in that there, like you said, anything you don't say to somebody is wasting their time. And like I felt like I needed to be as transparent with everyone as I could.
And so what were you feeling? Because you clearly have a sexual connection with her, no? Or no? Yeah,
but it wasn't like, I feel like we didn't click sexually. Does that make sense? Found her really attractive, everything. But when we kissed and stuff, it was like, it felt like she was holding back. She told me, and she said she was. Like she said, oh, that's because, she said it was because the first night when we had our first kiss, I said, please be gentle. I was joking before we kissed. And she said that's why. She said that from then on, she like would like hesitate like kissing me and stuff. And she said that was why.
And do you think if that...
I was like, well, that makes sense. Because that's what it felt like. It felt like
she was holding back.
I couldn't tell if she wanted to kiss me whenever we'd like make out. And I'm like, does she want to stop? Like I couldn't tell. Like it was really weird. And I'm glad I told her because, well, I don't think we made out again after that. But but I told her that, and she was like, oh yeah, I was holding back. Because you said that the first time we kissed. I was like, that was a joke. Because
I think obviously like that sucked to see, because on her side, just like as a girl, you're like, fuck, like there's no rebuttal. Yeah. It's like saying you have no chemistry with someone. Like,
yeah, but am I wrong for like telling her that?
No.
Yeah.
And I think she understandably was so upset by that comment, and then she slept outside that night, because I think she went to Serena after that and was like, I literally feel like, what the fuck? Like I feel like gross. Like I'm like, oh my God, am I not sexually attractive to him? But that's not what you were saying.
Not at all. And I told her that.
Okay.
You got to understand, these conversations, they're like max 5 minutes long.
End. Yeah.
That was at least an hour.
Yeah.
At the very least. There was probably more of us talking up there.
In that moment when I was watching, and you can clarify, it felt also like you were saying that, and I could be wrong, but I feel like the viewers kind of felt this way. And you when you shared that with her, you used that an example of like why you basically were going to maybe like try and make things work with Andrea. I
mean, maybe, but no. Like it was more of just like telling her everything about us like on the table. So if that did happen, like she understands where I'm at. Like I didn't want to blindside anyone. And I feel like I ended up blindsiding her because I didn't get the chance to talk to her before the recoupling thing. That was like, that's one of my biggest regrets, is I should have insisted, because I wasn't able to get to her. And I should have been like, no, we're not. I need to talk to Leah before this, like, because I knew it was gonna happen. But yeah.
Can you explain that you weren't able to get to her? Like, do they physically put you in different rooms and you can't see people? Oh, are you not allowed to say that?
I can't talk about it. Yeah.
Really? I feel like everyone knows that. Okay, so
I
okay.
can't.
I'll just assume that you guys are like separated.
I wasn't able to talk to her. That's all I can say. Like, I didn't get the chance.
Okay.
I didn't get the chance to talk to her.
And can we just like finish the conversation on how everyone thought that you were potentially crying to manipulate the situation? I think a lot of people looked at the situation like, wow, he's in a position of power. He's getting to pick between these two women. If anyone
he's crying, yeah, it's
and
ridiculous.
he's crying. Like,
yeah.
if fucking Leah should be crying if anyone's crying, but she didn't, obviously.
Yeah.
And so people were struggling to know if the tears were genuine or if they were like a manipulation tactic to like make it look kind of like, oh, this sucks for me too, and like kind of get you out unscathed. What do you say to that?
That's completely not true. I mean, you can ask anyone. That I would never want to cry. Like, no, definitely not. That was completely genuine.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I wish it didn't happen at all.
The pool. Was there nowhere else to go?
So this is one of those things so in my head, I wasn't planning on going to the pool, but I saw it. I walked down the stairs, I saw it. I was like, oh, I had noticed earlier that day, you could go up under the deck and there's no cameras, there's no mics. I just wanted to be alone. I was like, fuck this shit. And I was like, all right, I'm going in there. And so I took my clothes off, I jumped in, I went in there, and then I got in there and I was like, they probably think I'm killing myself or something.
I was going to say.
I was like, this is a terrible idea. This was an awful idea. So then I got out and then I just walked out. And that's what I should have done. I should have just walked out because I needed to be alone. That's what I needed. But I knew they were going to stop me. I knew if I walked out, they were going to like stop me, whatever. But I knew I get in the pool. Like, what are they going to do? Fish me out? Like, but yeah, it was, yeah. Hindsight, not the best choice.
What do you think your biggest flaw is when it comes to dating?
Probably my biggest flaw. Mm-hmm. It's hard to pick one.
Oh, okay. List a couple. We're here.
I think I definitely learned from this that I have an issue with letting people in. And letting my walls down. I think I also struggle with like communication. And I think I procrastinate my feelings. I think I'm feeling them, but I don't process them in my brain until I have to. And that is probably one of the biggest things. Like, that's what I think happened with the Leah and Andre situation, where I think if I had just like, but then again, I was never alone and I have to be alone to do that kind of thing. And I think if I was able to do that, it could have been so much better. I could have communicated Leah a lot better. Because something about it is like, you can recouple, but it doesn't mean it's over. And I still had those feelings for Leah. And I think if I could have talked to her about it, I don't know what would have happened, but like, it would have been different.
Why do you think you have such a hard time with letting people in?
Probably just the way I grew up.
Okay.
Probably just like,
share.
Kind of, well, like I'm I'm one of 4. And I was just always more the quiet one, kept to myself, I was just like the middle child. There's 4 of us, but I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I just was like kind of independent. And I think a lot of times I just felt like people didn't care. So like, I just didn't ever, and I still feel like that. I feel like people don't care because they don't. Like, realistically, most people don't give a shit. Like, they'll ask you, but they don't really care. So I just don't waste my time in telling people. Like, usually I just kind of like keep on going until I feel like it's something that matters, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I think it's only in one-on-one conversation that I can like actually let my walls down and talk. Because I think I gave every girl a chance and I tried my best. But I like looking back, I was like, damn, especially like after the Andre and Leah thing, it just like tightened me up even more. Like, because I hurt them and I knew that, and it was my fault. Like, I fucked up. And it was hard for me to like keep going after that.
I think people felt that. You kind of like shut off after all that happened. Are your parents still together?
They got divorced like 2 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What is your relationship like with your mom?
It's really good.
And your dad?
It's good.
Okay.
It's good. Yeah. My mom's a lot like me. She's like very witty and funny. She's hilarious. You would love her. And then my dad he's really artistic and he's very handsome. And that's like his thing.
He's really handsome.
Yeah.
And that's his thing.
You should, yeah, he is. But well, no, and being an artist. He's an artist.
Okay.
He's a
so you kind of got like a little bit of.
I did. I got both. I got both those things. So that's good. I got some of their best traits and I got both of their worst traits.
What are their worst traits?
My mom is really emotional and sometimes says and like thinks things emotionally sometimes, which I do, which I've really worked on, like, I think. And then, yeah, I got some stuff from my dad too.
You're like, and I don't want to say what I got from my dad moving on. That's fine.
Yeah.
I respect it. Is there a theme? I know you kind of talk about communication, but I want to know a little bit more. Like, is there a theme of why every relationship you've had has ended?
Yeah, I think there is. This is really going to be sad, but it's just, I don't think that I've been able to let someone all the way in.
And what do you feel when you like start, like someone starts to get close
I feel like
to
I
you?
reach a point and they keep going and I can't.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Try.
I didn't know this was going to be that deep. Also, I need to turn my phone off.
Turn it off. You're not allowed to look at your phone when I ask you a deep question. Go ahead.
Why do I think that is? I think I have... Gosh, this is really... I thought this would be more fun. I don't know.
It'll get fun.
I think I need therapy. To be honest.
I think
More
that's-
therapy, yeah.
I think that's a good answer,
Yeah,
right?
I think... I don't love me. And I really don't give a shit what people say about me because most of the time, I'm saying it to myself already. Like, when I got out, I saw all the horrible things people were saying about me, and I was like, beat you to the punch. Like, I've been saying that shit this whole time. So I think I need to get over that before I can, like, really... And I'm a lot better. I'm way better than I used to be. I used to be, like, really bad. Like, I'm my number one... I'm just hard on myself. And I think that comes with being an artist. I consider myself an artist. I love creating things. I love making things. And I think that's just part of the mentality is, like, you can always be better. Like, it's never perfect.
Yeah.
Which is not a good mentality to have. Like, you can't be perfect. It's literally impossible. But I know I'm very far from perfect, and I'm starting to accept it more and more. And I think, like, I don't know. I've like hurt people in the past. Like I said with my last girlfriend, like, I fucking hurt her, and it still tears me up. Like, and it's completely my fault. There's no one to blame but me. There's no good excuse for it. And it's just like, fuck. I just carry it around. I
appreciate, though, and I think a lot of people watching this will appreciate, Rob, that you're like, you do take accountability in what you're saying. You're like, I know I fucked up. I know I'm the one that fucked up. I want to, like, figure out my shit. There's so many people, one of your friends that we saw this season, that, like, doesn't take accountability and is, like, acting like, no, I didn't do that. Like, what are you talking about? I didn't do that. Like, you're like, no, I did that and I fucked up and I don't know why the fuck I did that. Like, I think that's progress. I think that's, like, the first step to actually, like, understanding why the fuck you make certain decisions.
Yeah.
Right?
I try to be a good person. I really do. Do I think I'm a good person? Yeah. Actually, yeah. I do think I am a good person. I think of others often and I try. But I'm not perfect and I mess up and I want to be better, I guess, is what I'm saying. Like, I've never been in a point in my life where I'm like, this is as good as it gets. I'm like this. But no, I always want to keep getting better, and I think I have.
Do you think that this process made you realize more that you want to keep working on yourself?
100%. I mean, like, I was working on myself before it, but, like, that's one of the valuable things I got from this is I was able to look at myself in conflict. Like, how do I react in, like, when I'm angry? How do I react when I'm really hurt? Like, I can literally go and watch it. Like, and that's, like, super valuable. It really is, because you can see, and that's something that Leah got from this too. Yeah. Because Leah was, I mean, she said some awful things about me and claimed to never have said them when she talked to me.
Like what?
That she said?
Mm-hmm.
That I was a little bitch and that I gave her the ick because of it. And, like, just, like, some crazy shit that I've seen some clips. But she never admitted to that once until movie night. Like, she said she didn't say that. And then at one point she was like, I may have said some things. And I was like, but I fully believe Leah didn't. She didn't. Like, I think she says things that when she gets emotional and then it just never happened. Like, she doesn't actually feel it. She didn't say it. I think that kind of happens with her. At least, I don't know, in that regard.
I feel like your thing this season was, like, you run when things get a little hard. Like, you physically run under the pool. You would, like, walk away from things. You would go to Soul Ties by yourself and, like, stand there. And, like, I think do you do that in your real life? Like, do you kind of, like, remove yourself when things are getting a little complicated or heightened?
I would say, yeah, at times. But also I would say I have to do that sometimes because, like I said, I'm serious. if you were just sitting in a room with me, I wouldn't be able to think about my feelings. It's really weird. I really need to be alone to process how I'm feeling, and journaling helps a lot. And I couldn't do either of those things.
Oh, you couldn't journal?
You can't, no, because beach hut is your journal. Sorry, I'm not supposed to talk about that.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's like the cutaway.
Right. Oh, it's like your confessional.
Yeah,
is
confessional
your journal.
is your journal. Yeah.
Right, but staring into a camera is a little.
Also, like the amount of things I've written in my journal that I don't mean. You just say it to get it out, and then I'm like, okay, I don't feel that way. Move on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I process.
So you then couple up with Andrea, and you were together for 4 days.
Yep.
And obviously, like, you went from being with Leah to then being with Andrea. Like, what did you feel like was the core difference in those two relationships that you experienced?
Call Her Daddy is brought to you by T-Mobile. When it's time for a big, juicy gossip session with one of my friends, I need a reliable way to get all the tea. And by tea, I mean T-Mobile, okay? Having more 5G coverage means getting 5G signal more often. And as someone who is constantly on the go, it is so nice to have a reliable network that I can count on. Being a T-Mobile customer also means that I have access to a ton of perks like concert tickets, skipping lines at events, and free in-flight Wi-Fi so I can keep posting from the sky. That free in-flight Wi-Fi has been key lately because we're trying to find my best friend Lauren a man on every flight we take, and I have to keep the Daddy Gang updated live with our progress. T-Mobile also has VIP Club Magenta lounges that offer free drinks for T-Mobile customers, and you guys know I can't say no to a free dirty martini. So, Daddy Gang, kick your old carrier to the curb. It is time to block their number. Then go and hit up T-Mobile when you're ready to really be taken care of. Check out the VIP treatment at tmobile.com/benefits.
You went from being with Leah to then being with Andrea. Like, what did you feel like was the core difference in those two relationships that you experienced?
So after like everything that happened with Leah, I was like, okay, I made the right decision. Like that's just the way I saw it. I was like, this was nuts. Like this, we've not known each other that long. We had this whole thing, which it was mostly my fault.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it was mostly my fault that it happened that way. But I mean, she'll admit some fault in it as well, but I feel like it was mostly my fault, but it just didn't work. And I thought it was like, okay, our communication styles, whatever. I was like, okay, well, I made the right choice. Like things with Andrea are really great. And it was an amazing 4 days we had. Like, I was like smitten. Like I really was. Like I was having a great time. And you can tell.
You seemed it.
You can tell. I just thought she was like so much like just good. Like, I don't know. I like talking to her. And I loved the way she talked about her family. And it just felt really romantic. Like it just felt romantic. That's like the best way I could put it. I felt romantic when I was with her.
In the moment of those 4 days. And I want to clarify because I feel like a lot of people are like, you fucking knew each other for 4 days. Like 4 days seems like what in Love Island time?
That's like a month. Like a week is like a month. It seriously is. Like it feels like you've known them forever because literally you're with, like usually you date a girl, you may go on a date. You'll see her maybe next week or in a couple days, and you're like, you'll text the whole time, whatever. But like there, you are with them at any opportunity you can, and you have to talk about how you feel about everything. You're immediately talking about how many kids you want, and then if you like them, that progresses really, really fast.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Like, women, think about this if you're listening. Like, you get upset after a fourth date if a guy ghosts you, and because you're like, well, we went on our fourth day for you for almost 24 hours of basically hanging out, sleeping together,
oh, it's
talking,
like our 20th date. Yeah.
Okay, so it got super emotional, and then obviously when elimination came around, the girls decided to send Andrea home.
Yeah.
And the world was fucking shocked. Like, people online were like, this is the craziest episode that we've ever seen in Love Island history. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And obviously you were shocked. What do you remember feeling when you heard her name called?
At first, I was just mad. I was like, this makes no sense. This makes no sense. We had the strongest connection of most of the people in the villa at the time, like let alone who was up for elimination. And I was like, I was just baffled. I was like, how does this make sense? And then I was like, fuck it, I'm leaving.
Yeah, so you immediately stood up and you were like, now you're sending 3 home. Like,
well, it wasn't immediate. That's longer.
Okay,
as well.
But it was
like
edited.
We're sitting there, we're talking. Like there's a back and forth between the girls and the guys.
Okay.
blah, blah, blah. And then finally, like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, yeah, nah. And then Aaron's like, no, Rob, no. And I got up and I was like, yeah, I'm leaving.
So you say you're leaving.
Yeah.
And then you don't leave.
Yeah.
I understand your explain your reasoning to maybe people that forget why you didn't leave.
All right. So once again, that was a 3-hour process of me trying, like, wanting to leave. Okay. And like having conversations with people and they're like, no, you shouldn't, like, think it through.
So it wasn't 30 minutes?
No.
Okay.
No, she did have 30 minutes back and I had that conversation with her. But after she left, I was like, no, fuck it, no. So I had a conversation and they were like, no, you should say blah, blah, blah. Like, it's so dumb. You've only known her for 4 days, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. But then right after that, I was like, no, I'm leaving. Like, I'm like, no, like I'm actually leaving. And I just had a lot of conversations, blah, blah, blah. And they convinced me to stay the night. And then the next day I calmed down and I was like, okay, yeah, like I came here to find the best connection. It was going amazing with her. Yeah. And I think like, you know, like the honeymoon stage of a relationship, we were at that point where I was like, this girl could do no wrong. I was just like so keen. Like I was just happy. Gone. And I was like, fuck, like, I don't know. Like it was just a bad time. Like it literally the next day I could have been like, oh, like, I don't know about this. You don't know. But I was like, who knows who else might come in here? Yeah. Like, you know, cause it was still early days.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I mean, yeah, it does. I don't want to get out of here, get with her. It doesn't work out, which statistically, very high probability that we would not work out. And then I'm like, damn, what could have been?
Do you regret the way that you responded though in that moment? Because you obviously got Andrea's hopes up.
Yeah, 100% I regret it. I wish I wouldn't have said it. But in that moment, that's what I was doing. Like I was set on leaving. And for a while after that, I was set on leaving. Even the next day. But yeah, of course you don't see any of that.
Had she not got sent home, do you think that you guys would have gone to the finale together?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it would have worked out. Like, I really don't. Yeah. Like it was really, really great, but like it was still early days. Yeah. Like we had a lot to learn about each other and, you know.
Have you seen the TikTok that's trending that like you sat up there and you thought, like, you said, oh, you're sending 3 home. Now you're fucking in your overalls.
What now, bitch? Yeah, I've seen that.
Okay, it's kind of iconic.
No, yeah. No, Leah's hilarious. Like, I love, like, Leah's great.
She's amazing. Yeah. So, after the elimination of Andrea, she's gone. And Leah basically told you that she took a back seat in that decision of the process of sending Andrea home. And this caused so much fucking drama between you and Leah. You called her a liar. It caused drama between Leah and all the women. Yeah. Now looking back, what do you actually believe happened?
I think it was a lot of miscommunication. Okay. From the girls to me, from me to Leah. And so first of all, I did not think Leah was capable of lying to me. I really thought that we had something special, and I did not think she was lying to me at all. Until that conversation that she had with me, it was up on the upstairs thing. She told me, like, and once again, I haven't watched it. I don't remember exactly what she said, but she basically said like she didn't talk shit about me and Andrea, or she didn't talk shit about me or like shit like that. And I knew that wasn't true. And I was like, damn. And then she said I took a backseat in the decision, and I was like, interesting. And the point of that conversation was not about that at all. For me, it was more about, is this girl lying to me? Because like, I still had feelings for her, and like I was thinking at this point, I was like, okay, maybe I should give this another shot. That's what the point. You remember when I pulled Liv and
Kaylor?
Yeah, I was not trying to like.
You can't even remember Kaylor's name.
Kaylor, sorry, I can't remember Kaylor's name. Kaylor, I love you so much. She's like a sister to me.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm interested to talk to you about all that. But
yeah, okay. Yeah, when I pulled them, the only reason I did that is because I didn't want to like. I knew Leah was gonna get upset, and I just didn't want to have the conversation at all. If they were like, oh no, she did, I would have been like, okay, cool, and I would have dropped it. The only reason I pulled them is because I just wanted all the facts. I wanted to know the truth before I went into it. Also, if she had been lying to me, I knew she was going to lie. And she did kind of deny everything when we started the conversation. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I just kind of felt lied to. And then they just kept yelling at each other. And I was like, I don't even want to be a part of this anymore. That's not what I wanted at all. Also, people were saying that we teamed up on her. I talked to Leah by myself, and she called Liv over. I think she kind of thought Liv was going to be on her side, and then she just wasn't at all. And then it was like, bad. I hated that moment because it was just like Leah was just in the between two people that disagreed with her, and it just wasn't fair for her at all.
No, I agree. I think like understandably, Leah, when she called Liv over, thought that Liv was gonna be like, "Oh yeah, we got your back, girl," and then Liv was like, "No, I'm gonna be real, and this is how I feel about it."
What happened? Yeah.
And then in that moment, it should have been like, "Okay, I didn't know that, so Liv, you and Leah need to have a conversation alone. Let's you and I finish our conversation." Because I agree, it became ganging up, but then it was also tough because it's like, yeah, but you asked Liv, and Liv's telling.
Yeah, exactly. She asked for that. Yeah, and she was trying to team up on me.
Yeah.
But I wanted the conversation to be really calm. Like I was trying to be really, really calm.
Yeah.
And then she just kept like saying these things, and I was like, this is not true. And that's when I like lost my shit. And I was like, can you just wake the fuck up? Like just be real with me.
It's interesting because this isn't even a question for you. It's a question for production. And I think everyone on the internet is feeling it. It's like, why will they not just air the clip? Just air the clip of the girls in the huddle. And
they never did.
They never did.
I thought I would get to see it.
No, we've never seen it. No one ever aired it. And I think a lot of people have a conspiracy that like Leah was getting a bad edit, so maybe it completely clears her name and they don't want to put it up. Or like, I don't know what the fuck happened in that huddle, but like they have never aired it. Just air it.
Based on what the girls have told me, I don't think it does that. I don't think it clears her name.
Really?
No, but that's once again he said she said, which
right.
I don't want to talk about that in a negative way towards anybody because I don't like talking bad about people at all.
No, but I get it. Like you're in the middle of this drama and everyone, it's like this one thing. Everyone's like, what the fuck was the decision? And understandably, everyone's gonna like say their piece. But I just wish show us the fucking footage. Just show us the footage.
Yeah.
Just play. And I thought we were gonna get that on movie night, and we didn't. We're like, just play, clear everyone's names, get the truth. I don't know, production.
I would have loved to see that as well.
Maybe they should.
I heard what was said.
You heard what was said.
Yeah. Did they ever air that?
No.
I was told like specifically what she was saying.
Why don't
after that?
Share it with the class.
I don't want to because I don't know if it's true.
Who told you?
I don't want to say that either.
Okay. But you got
it's just drama.
You
like,
got specifics.
To me, that's drama.
Okay.
I like to know facts, and if I know facts, I will call you out on it, and I'll like be like, hey, let's talk about this. But I'm not gonna like start something over something I don't know is true or not. Like that's ridiculous to me.
No, that whole thing just became so much bigger than it was meant to be.
And it became about the decision that I wasn't. I was just trying to like talk about like how honest she had been with me.
Yeah. And
I feel like the way she reacted made me feel like she wasn't being honest at all.
Well, also at the end of the day, no matter what Leah said in that circle, there were three or four girls making that decision.
No, 100%. It wasn't all on her.
So
I didn't care about that. Like
that wasn't what
she
you were
made
asking.
the decision. What she just like I just wanted to know if she was being honest about taking a back seat. I think that's what it became about. It was never about that. Even if she was full like we need to get Andre out of here, I wouldn't have been mad at her. Like I would have just liked to know if that was the truth. I just wanted honesty.
Okay,
that's all I wanted. I wanted to know that I could trust her.
And you don't feel like you got that?
No, I didn't. I felt like I couldn't trust her at that time. I was like, and like now, like looking back, I don't know, because I think it was really getting twisted around.
I agree.
By everyone.
Yeah.
But myself included. I think that I didn't remember things right from our first conversation. But like I think everybody involved in that had a different narrative, and then there was the truth, and none of us were on it. I don't think.
I know. Play the fucking
but
clip,
no one knows.
Peacock. They should air that as like a bonus episode, and it's like a 2-second clip.
Or it'd be like $2.99.
Right.
They'd make so much money. Like an OnlyFans link for that clip.
I would fucking pay for it.
I know.
In the real world, do you have an easy time trusting partners?
When I first start something with someone, I fully trust them. That's like, I'm not going to date you if I don't. And that's why I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not going to date Leah.
Have you ever gone through someone's phone?
Yeah, once. Well, like my first college girlfriend, that was the most toxic relationship I've ever been in.
Okay.
On both sides. I was toxic. She was toxic. We could not stay away from each other to save our lives. Broke up a million times. Got back together a million times.
Of course.
Craziest things. Also, we're drinking all the time because it's college. So that's the most toxic relationship I've ever been in. It was crazy. But yeah, I went through her phone for sure. She went through my phone too. I would wake up and she'd have my phone. She'd be like, "You motherfucker!" No. Like I have the craziest stories of like between us. But
did you find anything incriminating?
Yes.
I know. So have you been cheated on?
I mean, we weren't together at the time.
Right. It was the toxic college thing where it's like,
yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to share a funny, crazy story with us?
No.
Why?
No. Because she's a good girl, and I wish her the best, and we both grew up. You know,
Okay.
people can change, and I don't want people to be like, you did that. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you think
Like,
people will know who she is?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Everyone from my hometown will know who she is.
Oh, and then it will come out. Yeah.
But I
Okay.
wish her the best. I think she's about to get married. Like,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Definitely don't share the story.
Congrats.
So proud of you. Out of that toxic shit with Rob.
Yeah.
Onto
Yeah.
healthier things.
No, I think a lot of my ex-girlfriends are about to get married. I like prepare them. I'm like,
No.
I'm like the stepping stone.
How does that make you feel?
Sad.
No, Rob.
Sad.
You're going to find your person.
Maybe.
Are you the jealous type?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Like how jealous? Jealous.
I'm like more of like a protective jealous, but like when I'm dating a girl, like I'll kind of make it now, and like I'll put myself in between her and whatever the situation is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of like that.
Okay.
That kind of jealous.
Can we talk about Aaron? Your
Of course.
boy Aaron. Throughout this season, online, sometimes people would joke that like you guys were the strongest couple in the fucking
I've seen a lot of that.
Well, how would you describe your friendship?
I think like at first I was like, I'm not so sure about this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the kind of the opposite of me in the way that he's like really loud and like loves to like, he's just silly and like goofy and I'm like that too, but like only when I'm like really comfortable with people.
Mm-hmm.
But then like I got to know him and like he felt like family. Like he's like really like, he's really sweet and he really like cares about everyone. Like he really did. Like he would get sad when anyone was sad. Like
Specifically you though.
yeah. Yeah. Well, like we like became really, really good friends. Like he seriously felt my brother.
Okay, during Casa Amor, now we really need you to give us some information, okay? To clarify this, we don't have to speak about this again. We watched Aaron basically cheat on Kaylor with Daniela.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they were open.
Okay, they were open, but it was like pretty fucking slimy.
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the clips, I was shocked.
Okay.
I was shocked, and I was shocked that day that I saw him kissing her on the beanbag. I was shocked.
Okay. When it was time to return to the villa, you brought his girl Daniela back in with you.
Right.
And he returned as single so that he could present as loyal basically to Kaylor. And he's like, I want you. What the fuck happened? Do not lie to me. Tell me what happened.
Well, I wasn't really getting on with any. Like, I got to know the girls. They were great girls. Sydney, so funny. Like, I thought they were really great girls, but I didn't see like long-term relationship type things with most of them. And Danielle had been talking with Aaron most of the time. And we have like similar type as far as personality. And the first conversation I had with her, I really liked, and he was telling me the whole time that I should talk to her. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, I think you guys really get along. And I'm like, but because I think he knew he wasn't going to take her back.
Okay.
And at that point, he was like, you should at least talk to her and see.
Even though he loved her.
He loved her?
He told her that he loved her twice.
Daniela?
Yes. You have seen this.
He said that he loved her?
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen that.
Okay.
Did they show that at movie night?
No. That's what's been so crazy online is everyone's like, why the fuck was that not played at movie night? I don't know if Kaylor even knows that yet. She probably does now that she's out.
Definitely does.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, it was like the biggest thing on the internet.
Really? I haven't even seen it on like anything. I haven't seen it clipped or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Mm-hmm.
What was the question?
Anyways, so how the fuck did you come back to the villa with Daniela?
Well, yeah. So I literally didn't get a chance to talk to her that much at all. And then I did. I talked to her and I was like, well, I liked her value. I like where her values were. And I liked like, once again, like she's very family oriented like me. And she loves animals. She wanted to be a vet. I was like, okay, I could see something here. So I was like, what am I going to do? Go back single to no one to live?
You did say you liked her right before you
left. I was actually really close to doing that exact thing. I was really close to going back single and just being like, Liv, what's up? You want to hang out? Yeah, I was really close to doing that.
Okay.
I seriously thought about it, but I was like Liv and I both knew, like, we get on and like we get each other's humor, and like I find her really attractive, but like it was like it's more of a friendship for sure. Like,
so did Aaron ask you to bring Daniela back?
No. Hell no. He didn't want me to bring her. Oh, actually, He did.
Thank you.
He did.
Like, what
But then
happened?
after that, right, like immediately after that, he was like, terrible idea. Don't bring her back.
Right. Okay, so he did. So he did articulate that
That's
to you.
true. I forgot about that.
Thank you. Can
He
you
did.
please tell us about the conversation?
Oh, fuck. I don't really remember that well. But he was like, he like called, he pulled me for a chat, and he was like, oh yeah, she took it really, really well. The way that when he said that he was done, like he wasn't gonna take her back, whatever. She took it. He said like she took it with like such grace, and like she was so kind, and she just said really nice things about him and stuff. And he was like, oh dang, like that was really cool. He's like, you're gonna like her a lot. You should hang out with her. But like, yeah. And he was like, you should take her back. Yeah. I forgot. I totally. But it's because the reason I forgot about it is because maybe 10 minutes after that conversation, he was like, please forget everything I just said. That's an awful idea. I'm going back to Kayla, and I really like Kayla. Like, that's just, don't bring her back at all unless you really want to. And I was like, okay.
And just for like anyone who for some reason is watching this and never watched Love Island, basically the point is Aaron was coupled up with Kayla, goes into a new house with all new women, is making out with this new girl, and then basically asks Rob to bring that girl back into the villa on his accord so that like...
Well, he did not say, he said only if you see something with her, like if you want to bring her back, do it. But like, it was like, yeah, it was like, I guess implied like that he thinks that she's cool. But I'm telling you, literally 10 minutes after that, he was like,
freaking out.
Everything I said, so wrong.
Right,
I don't know
like,
what
idiot.
the hell I was
No.
thinking. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. Do not do that unless you really want to. And then I was like, I got to know her, and I was like, there's enough there that I want to see where it goes.
Yeah.
We didn't have a lot of time.
Did you feel like a dick doing that to Kayla?
Yeah, I did, because I care about Kayla. She's like a sister to me. But I also thought about it like, okay, well, at least like she's gonna know, like, and I was wrong, but at least she's gonna know that he's being honest, because she'll tell him everything. And then she didn't. I've seen that as well. Yeah, I know. But that was like my silver lining. I was like, okay, yeah, like this is gonna be weird, and it sucks because like Aaron's my best friend, and Kayla is his girl, and like I want to be able to hang out with them all together. But honestly, like Kayla really took it with grace, like and she got along with Daniela enough that like we could all kind of hang out. But like, I don't know, things. Yeah, Aaron
is kind of in the doghouse on the internet.
I know.
He's kind of the villain of the season.
I know. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to be okay, because I think what I've just told him over and over again is you fucked up. You got to take accountability. And as long as you keep doing that, I think it's going to be okay. Because I promise you this, he loves Kayla. He really does.
Wow.
He cares about her so much. And it was killing him even in Casa. Like he was like, I remember one day specifically, it was after he kissed her. He sat in the room for like hours and just stared and was like, what the fuck have I done? Blah, blah, blah. And he really cares about her a lot. He really does.
Yeah, but he gets really emotional for you. There are so many clips of like his emotions towards you versus everyone else, even Kayla. Like he was sobbing when he thought you were going to leave. It's kind of cute. So for the rest of your time in the villa, you obviously kind of like didn't find that connection that was as strong as Andrea or Leah. And I don't know if you've seen all the fan edits. You have seen all the fan edits of you and Leah.
I've seen a ton. I mean, how could I not? They're fucking everywhere. The
entire world like wanted you guys to end up together. Mm-hmm. Would you ever try to make it work in the real world?
I think after everything, I think we will be amazing friends. And I think I'd rather just focus on that for now. Like love being around her. She's an amazing person. She's so fucking funny. Like I'm like laughing the whole time I'm with her usually. But like, I mean, I also think Miguel is a really great guy. I love Miguel, and we're actually really similar. Which I didn't see coming at all. Like some of the way we think. But yeah, I think, I don't know what's happened obviously, but I mean, no, I mean, I'm going to respect them and her. And like, I just don't think that that's like necessary at all. I think that we're great friends, and that's like a great spot to be. And I'm happy with it. Like I'm content in that. Like I would be content being friends with her.
Okay. I don't think people like that answer.
I mean,
but that's okay. That's the honest truth. That's the honest truth.
Yeah, like I'm okay with being friends, and I want to be friends.
Why do you think America is rooting for you and Leah, even though she has something good with Miguel?
Probably all the edits. Probably all the fucking edits you guys have made of us looking at each other. And like, I mean, and we care. It's like, it's not built on nothing. Like we care for each other for sure. I feel that she cares for me and I care for her. But yeah, after everything, like I think it would be really, really hard. I mean, it's kind of like the Aaron Kaler situation. Like that's going to be such an uphill battle for them to get through. And I think like the best thing for us is just to like move on and be friends. Like seriously, I think that's just the best thing.
Was it as epic in the villa, the like feelings that you guys had as compared to like these fan edits? Because you guys had this like, it feels like this like unsaid like insane attraction, and it was this whole whirlwind, and like did it feel that way?
Most of the time, no.
Rob.
What?
I love that answer.
Most of the time, no. There was definitely some moments where I was like, damn. Like I cannot lie. There was definitely some moments where I was like, damn. But most of the time, like a lot, like I've seen a lot of them. I'm like, I don't even think she was looking at me in that. Like, like some of them, I'm like, okay, but yeah, like other times, I'm like, yeah, I mean, that was a nice moment for us. Like,
right.
Yeah.
But the edits have made it really like
it's definitely like hyped up a lot.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I think she would say the same thing.
How do you think Leah feels about you now? Obviously, we saw your like grand final moment with her where you run up.
So funny. Didn't feel like that at all. Like
really?
I mean, in the moment it did, but like I literally just wanted to say bye and like let her know that I cared about her and I thought she was great. And I'm glad that we got to get back to that point. That's all I wanted to say. But then it was like, I don't know, it was so much more emotional than I thought it was going to be. Like in my head, I was like, this is not a big deal at all. I'm just going to let her know these things. And then I let her know. And then I was like, oh, that was kind of crazy. Like a little bit. It wasn't that crazy, but like it seems a lot crazier on TV, I think.
So producers did not make you do that?
No, they didn't make me do that.
Because everyone was like, oh my God, that felt too perfect that it was like produced.
No, like other than like the lines they wrote me. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. No, that was.
Well, and it's like music goes into it, which like there was no music playing
it up.
while you're fucking saying that.
Exactly.
But you both did you say like love you, which I feel like not an I love you, but a love you is pretty friend zoning.
Yeah.
Because it's like once you say love you to someone, it's like, ooh, wow. Because if you were really going to be in a romantic situation, you'd probably like save those words.
You. Yeah. If you say that, it's like, I love you as a friend. Yeah, for sure.
Which you just said, you guys are friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm curious. Andrea, she said after she left that she would love to rekindle things with you. This probably was a while ago. I know she's been like posting a lot. Would you want to give your guys' relationship a shot in the real world or no?
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I've been talking to her a little bit, but it's not like. I think once again, like it's probably better if we just kind of like keep our distance for now. Like kind of like it's. A lot has happened and she's been like posting a lot. Yeah. Which is like, I'd be lying if I was like, I was kind of like, oh, it's a lot of things to post about, which sounds really bad. But like, I do think she's a great girl. And I think she got like, I think the reason she did that is like, she went in there and did what she was supposed to do. She did nothing wrong. Literally did nothing wrong. And she was always kind. Like when she left, I don't know if I haven't seen it, but I don't know. When she left, she was in a position where she could have said a lot of mean things and been like, yeah, y'all are some bitches for doing this, blah, blah, blah. Did not say a word. All she said was like how much she cared about me and then left. Like, I thought that was like so good. And like, I thought she handled herself so well the whole time, which is why I was kind of surprised. Like she was like posting a lot of stuff, but like, I get she got like the most hate from anyone from the show.
So did you reach out or did she reach out when you got your phone?
I texted her. I just said, hey, how are you? Like, and then I called her. Well, we called, we FaceTimed for a little bit. Didn't talk about like anything like crazy. Just like wanted to see how she was doing. Cause at this point I hadn't looked at really anything online. And I was just like, how are you doing? Like everything, I was thinking about you a lot. Like blah, blah. Told her cause I knew once she left, she didn't know what happened. And I think it was made to look like she left. I was like, I'm leaving. I didn't. And then I didn't give a fuck. That was not the case. I was like, you can ask us any person in there. I was so fucked like for that week after that. Like it was tough, but like I did get better and I got over it like towards the end. So like, and I let her know like all that. And I was just like, cause I felt guilty. I felt really guilty about it. And at times I was like, I should have just left. Like, I'm such a bitch. Like, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I tear myself up. Like,
Yeah.
but rightfully so. Like, it was such a lose-lose situation at that point. Like, because I got emotional and said that. But yeah, I just kind of let her know like how it went, how I was feeling and everything. And she told me like a little bit about what was going on with her. And then that was it. And then we've texted a little bit. But I did start to see like all the stuff like she was doing. And I was like, that's something that I did not see coming from her. She just seemed very no drama. Like in the villa, so no drama. Like she said that like, yeah. And I just was really kind of set back by that. When I saw that, I was like, oh, interesting.
It is interesting because I feel like that must be weird for you of like everyone was sort of a certain way in the villa. And now that everyone's going to be done and it's coming out and you're going to see everyone, like, I wonder if you're going to feel the same type of way. Have you thought about that? Like once you see them in the real world, like, will you feel the same type of way about them as you did with like these kind of blinders on in the villa?
Yeah, it's like when you're in the villa, it's like tunnel vision and you get outside, the tube's gone. You know,
right,
it's like
if
you're
you
just
were at
a girl
bar,
now. Yeah,
would
yeah.
you still be like down to hang with her?
Right.
Or is she like not the vibe? Because it's,
But it's not like, the reason I'm having those thoughts, it has nothing to do with me being out. It has to do with me seeing what she's been doing while I was out. Like, I was like, interesting. But I will just like last thing on it, like I will give her like credit. Like I do get why she would be doing that if like people were coming at her, but it was a lot.
Okay, I'm going to say the names of women that you connected with on like the season, and I want you to describe your relationship with them in one word.
You have enough paper? Sorry.
One word.
Yep.
Or if you want to describe your relationship. No, one word.
That's great.
You got this?
This is a Rob thing, yeah.
That's why I said one word.
One word's good.
Okay, ready?
Uh-huh. I guess. Let me think. Do I know that? Okay.
Okay, Cassidy.
Cassidy? Shy.
Sex.
No, I had sex with Cassie.
Cassie.
But Cassidy didn't have sex with her.
You couldn't hold out anymore.
It had been a really, really, really long time. And like, after I was like, fuck, Rob. You made it this whole time. You didn't have sex on TV. Your poor mother. You're like, everyone's going to be like, he never cared about any of those bitches. He's just going to fuck, you know? And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm an adult. She's an adult. It felt right in the moment. Like, it happened. Like, and I don't regret it. It's like, it just happened.
Did you do it in the bed when everyone was in the room? Yes, Rob. That's a yes.
I didn't say shit.
No, you did, because this is a podcast.
No, that's bad journalism.
So real people. Yeah, you just gave me a yes in your eyes.
I didn't say shit.
Because if it wasn't, you'd say no.
I'm about to onion back up right now.
No. We're not onioning. We are so fucking peeled down. You're doing so great.
You really have. You're good at this. I will give you credit. You're pretty good at this.
Thank you. You're a hard one to crack. Like, I will say, everyone at home that's like, why aren't you asking this? I'm trying. But we have gotten progress. Okay,
Good.
So you did it in the room. Did you come like just on the sheets? Did housekeeping have to clean that up the next morning? Robert!
You use my full name.
That's some tea. You've said nothing. I'm fully
That is tea. I've said no words for what you're saying.
Okay. Did any of the people on the island know it happened until she said?
No one knew. That was the funniest part. I don't know how many conversations they put in, but Miguel, like, I think it was literally the next day, he was like, yeah, bruv, I just don't think that I could have sex in here. Like, it's just not something I'm gonna do. And I'm like, dude, me either, bro. And then Cassie was sitting right next to me. I was like, dude, me either. Like, especially like in the room with everyone, could never do that. He's like, yeah, bro. Like, I mean, honestly, if someone did, I would rate it. But like, it's just something I wouldn't do. And I was like, yeah, bro, couldn't be me.
Can't relate.
And I looked at Cassie. She was like,
you're like, I feel light as a feather right now. God, you had been waiting for that.
I wouldn't say I've been waiting for it.
Not
but
sex.
Like,
I mean,
but,
to like.
Oh, I was like,
release.
Built up. Pent up.
Okay, Daniela, one word.
I'm trying to.
You can use a couple words.
Affectionate.
Liv.
Strong.
Andrea.
Understanding.
Leah.
Lovely.
Oh. Now you got us all making like clips of that. Think about how many fan edits are going to be.
It's alliteration.
No.
Lovely Leah. Like, come on. Chill the fuck out.
Oh, I want you guys to be together.
Stop. You're just saying that because of the edits. You watched the edits. They worked on you, and that's what you want.
They did work on me,
Yeah.
and I should know better. I like know this shit can
Come
be
on. Come on.
Okay.
Alex.
If you had to go into the hideaway with one person from the season,
what the fuck?
right now, who would you go with?
That's nuts.
No.
That's nutty.
No.
Ariana. Anyways,
No.
next question.
She looked fucking amazing this
She
season.
looked so good.
There's
She
a-
was always wearing see-through
So
clothes.
good.
I was like, what's up with her not really wearing clothes all the time?
How many times did you guys think she was a bombshell walking in?
Once, but also I thought she was an Islander she was sitting there with them when we walked in. And I went around and shook everyone's hand. I shook her hand. I was like, nice to meet you. I'm Rob. And then I was like,
Wait,
oh, you're the
like, oh
host.
my-
Yeah, it was really embarrassing.
There's a clip of like Cordell at one point, and everyone's like, it's Ariana, it's Ariana. And Cordell comes out, and he's like, who the fuck is that?
He's
You can tell-
blind as a bat. He can't see shit. It's so funny.
Serena and Cordell are so cute now.
I love them. I love them both individually.
Yeah,
So it makes me easy to like them as a couple. You know what I'm saying? Like they had their struggles.
they're really dope.
But that's why I think they'll be good.
Yeah.
I think because like they had a hard time. They got through a lot.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, they're both dope.
Okay, who was the best kisser of the season?
Andrea.
You guys did seem like you had a good little.
Yeah, I would say Andrea.
Okay, I need you to clear something up. During the body count game, your answer was mysteriously just completely skipped over.
Really?
They didn't air it.
They didn't air it?
So what is your body count, Rob?
It was probably because it was boring.
What was it?
25?
Is that a fake number?
No.
That feels fake.
It's not fake.
That feels fake.
It's not fake.
It's not?
No. It's a good estimation.
Estimation.
It's good. It's 25.
Wait.
It's 26 now.
Lucky number.
Is it? Oh! No, it's not. 23 is a lucky number. Fuck. Passed it.
Is 23 your lucky number?
When I go to the casino, I put on red 23.
Okay. Do you go to Vegas a lot?
I used to when I lived in LA.
You lived in LA?
I mean, you could hardly say that. I was here for a year.
Why?
Work.
Yeah, what's
Rob
going
Thunder.
What?
Just kidding. It was a joke.
Wait.
That was a
Wait.
joke. So Connor, yeah. So the picture they took for me
Yeah.
for like my picture,
Yeah.
everyone thought I looked like a porn star. And so Connor came up with the name Rob Thunder. That was like me. That was
You
my
kind of
alter
are
ego.
giving porn star right now. Like I'm waiting for you to like gyrate on the chair.
Not gonna happen.
You're not going to do that though.
Nope.
Anyways, okay, what is the weirdest place that you've ever had sex?
Airplane.
Airplane.
Maybe. Like yeah, that's a good one. Library.
Library.
Yep. Shh. Everyone's reading.
Well, clearly you can be quiet. No one knew in the villa that you had had sex. Okay, are you actually taking a break from dating? I know you keep saying it, like you're thinking like you got to chill on that, like you're going to have everyone as friends.
I can't imagine like trying to get to know someone right now. I can't imagine like giving someone my full attention and like actually being able to be present.
Like what are you thinking right now? You need to like run home to Alabama and like get in your bed and like
no, like get in the woods and like leave my phone at home. I need to go in the creek and like, yeah, I'm not kidding. Like I really need that. It's like my therapy.
when you pick up your first snake, what are you going to do to it? Kiss it? No. Oh. Have you ever kissed a snake?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
If it feels right.
If the mood is right.
If the mood's right, we'll give him a little cutie. Yeah.
Okay, so you're ready to get back to the woods.
Yep.
Are you going to continue to be a snake wrangler? Or are you going to like start popping up? Are you going to do the reality stuff? Are you going to go back on another reality show? Like, what do you think's the vibe?
I have no idea. They've asked me a lot like what I want to do from this because like the show
It's so big.
it's number one. It beat every other show in America.
Yeah.
It was the number one streaming.
Insane.
Which I did not see coming. So like yeah, like I think I'm just gonna keep catching snakes. I mean, like if I get a really good opportunity, like
Maybe.
like I said, I'll be like, fuck it, whatever. Like that's kind of how I live my life. Like that's why I went on Love Island. That's why that situation had. Like I didn't apply for that, you know. Like
Right.
so yeah, if something comes across, like I would like Survivor. Oh, I would do that, like some shit like that.
Are you going to see everyone for the reunion? Isn't there a reunion? There's a reunion coming up. Are you excited? Are you nervous?
I would say I'm nervous.
Why?
I don't know. Just when I think about that, the stress chemical in my brain comes out.
What stresses you out?
I'm procrastinating thinking about it.
No, we're almost.
I'm serious.
This is
I
like
haven't
basically the
thought
last
about it.
question. I promise. We have 2 more questions.
Okay.
So we'll take our time. What are you stressed about going to this reunion?
Well, I feel like I don't know, I'm just interested to see like who's still together and like how everything is going for everyone and just like everyone together again. Like I think a lot of people went to the internet and maybe some things have been said that are like not great about other people. And that's going to be a thing for sure. I mean,
but you have been kind of not causing drama, right?
I'm just being honest. Like anything I've said, I'll be like, yeah, I said that. I meant that. Like,
so you have nothing to be worried about now?
No. I just the situation in general,
Gives you
I think
anxiety.
that's just going to be like, not just me. No, not with me. I'm thinking about other people. Like, I'm like, how the fuck is that going to go? Like,
why?
So,
Okay, will you tell me off camera who you're the most nervous about?
I'll tell you off camera. Yeah.
Okay, but you're going to go and you're going to be like drama free because you kind of, what if Miguel and Leah aren't together?
I'd be like, damn, sorry guys. I'd be like, damn, that sucks. I was really rooting for y'all. Take their hands.
Okay, Rob, closing statement. What would you like to say to the ladies of America who love or hate you?
Hate is the closest emotion to love.
No.
I'm just kidding. Thank you. I don't know. It's confusing. I'm confused. You know something? I kind of saw myself like after. Obviously, there was a lot of drama at the beginning, but after that, I just thought I was kind of a background character. Like I didn't really feel in the show anymore. So I just kind of like, yeah, whatever. I'm just chilling. And then I was surprised when I came out. It was like a lot of buzz about everything about me. And
what do you think this episode is evoking? Like, what do you think we're giving today?
I blacked out. I don't really know.
I kind of blacked out too. I feel like I had to ask you the same question over and over to get you to answer, and then we just kept going, and I think we got a lot of answers, right?
You did all the like the stuff I thought, like all the like drama stuff.
Right.
You got all that stuff. It's all good.
Like I know you're not going to answer the questions of like, who did you not like in the villa? Would you answer that? No, exactly. You're shaking your head. For those of you that are listening, driving to work, he's shaking his head.
I mean, just why would you want to talk about that? Why would you want to focus on the negative?
And
Alex? I know. You're saying you're not. I know.
Right, but you know that people are going to be like, why the fuck did you guys not ask certain questions? Like the one moment from movie night when you saw Leah making fun of you crying.
Yeah.
And then she apologized and it seemed super genuine.
Yeah, it was great.
Like
that. Oh yeah, that was okay. So
how did you feel about that?
So after not leaving, after Andrea left, I was like kind of regretting it a lot. And that moment made me the most happy I was about staying. That moment was so great for me, like, and for us, I thought, which was I really liked. It gave us closure, and it was in front of everyone, which I loved, because I'm not the kind of person that, like, I feel like there was weirdness in the villa about Leah and I, but I'm not the kind of person that's gonna go to everyone and like give my side of the story, blah blah blah. Like, I'm just gonna like let my actions speak for themselves.
Yeah.
But in that moment, I was given the opportunity to like talk with her and stuff, and I thought it was really good for us. And then we had a great conversation after that, and yeah, we just like we got back to being friends, and like it was good.
The heart rate challenge. Do you get a little excited?
No.
Yeah, you did.
I did not.
You got excited for Leah.
I got excited.
Oh, you mean like a boner? No, I'm just saying like you got the most.
The way you get a little excited. That's how you said it. You said it like a boner. Like, don't make me weirdo.
No, you thought it.
You said it like that. You said you get a little excited. You winked at me.
You got a little excited. Like your heart rate went up the most for her.
Crazy.
That's why the fan edits are popping off, Rob.
I just did.
No, I actually think Miguel is an awesome guy. And it's going to be interesting to see. This is the fascination around the show. It's like he lives in the UK, right?
Mm.
And she lives in Calabasas. Mm. It's going to be interesting for people. And same with Aaron, right? Like he's going to
move to America.
Where does Kaylor live?
Pennsylvania.
Oh my God, I'm from Pennsylvania.
She's from a town of 6,000.
No. Is Aaron going to move there?
Surely not.
No, they're going to move to LA.
Aaron will hate LA.
I don't know. Aaron seems to love those flashy lights.
He will hate LA.
You think?
I hate LA. That's why I moved. No offense. It's great for other people. Too much concrete for me.
Too much concrete.
Yeah.
You need the woods. Okay, Rob, is there anything else you want to say? Like, do you feel like you got everything off your chest?
I'm sure after this, I'm going to think of a million things. And I'm like, damn, I should have said that. But like.
Let's leave it for now.
Yeah. Probably.
I'll see you in a year. We'll catch up. We'll check in. See how you feel about it all.
Whatever you need.
Thank you, Rob, for coming on.
Thank you.
This was lovely.
Yeah.
This was a nice time.
It was good. I was like, it was good.
Like, you didn't feel like it was harder than you thought it was going to be?
No.
Was it more fun than you thought it was going to be?
Yes.
That's good. You came in here nervous.
Yeah, definitely. I'm still nervous.
Do you want to call Dave Portnoy?
Yes. I love Dave Portnoy.
Wait, you're a Barstool guy?
Not really, but I like him. He's just like,
Cool.
I know people hate him, but like, I like him.
Dave
I
is
think
Dave.
he's just Dave. I like genuine people. It was the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like genuine folk. I like people that are just themselves and they don't really give a fuck. And
Dave
he's like
is
that.
honest. Dave is very honest. Even if it hurts your feelings, he's honest.
He's going to be honest. He's going to be Dave. I like that about him.
Okay, let's
He's a
go
funny
call
guy.
him.